So I was asleep, and 11, I think was a very prophetic day. I don't know exactly what all it meant. Sandy Powell had a impartation service on that night in Nashville, Belmont. I had been invited to go, and but for whatever reason, I could not. But yet I felt it was a very anointed day, chosen and appointed by the Lord. And so I was asleep, and I woke up at 3 a.m. And I had 3 dreams from the Lord back to back. And then the enemy had come in with some stuff which I recognized from him. And it was a full moon or a new moon, and when we have a new moon or a full moon, the spirit will goes around. And I find myself telling hope around during those seasons. Thank God I'm not trapped in the dark realm, but I pick up on what's going on. But thank God I also pick up on what's going on in the heavenly realm. So I had this dream, and I shared this with Melody, and she told me that I should share it with some people. And I guess I was either in the office or this room, or whatever. But in this dream, this sanctuary was turned to holy God. This is facing basically due north. The entrance is basically due south. But everything had done on it. The entrance was facing north. The pulpit and the platform was facing south. I don't know what all that means. I came out of, I guess it would be that office. I was back there praying. Melody was here, introducing the guest. Well, glory. For where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is what?
Liberty.
And liberty is freedom. And whom the Son sets free is free. And as I started to share the vision or the dream, because Melody suggested that I did, and I haven't prayed spiritually on it, and I'm sure she did. So as listen with your spiritual ears, the Lord might give you some interpretation help that I don't have. But in this dream, the sanctuary had done 180. This is basically north, this is basically south. And the sanctuary had done 180. The pulpit platform facing back. I came out of, I guess, pastor's office. I wasn't back to the church. And I wasn't here back then. I wasn't here. But the Lord was not. I don't know other than I guess I was back there. Melody was out in West Tennessee, and again, remember, in this dream, this sanctuary is turned 100. And she was standing in this area, which was in that fire, and she was introducing around the 50-year-old lady. And this little lady's face was one of the young people was, and she was around 50 years old. And she was a very unknown time. God spoken to her. And Melody was just introducing this vision of evangelist. And I could sense in my spirit she was very, very tight, especially for and I'm back there praying, and all of a sudden the Holy Ghost comes on me strong. He says, "I want you to go out there now." He says, "I want you to lay hands on this lady, and he showed me another lady sitting in the pew here. Right where you're at. It wasn't you, but I don't know who it was. But she was also around 50. I didn't give her name, I didn't see her either. And the Lord said, I want you to call her out. And he said, I want you to get her like the Lord sometimes has a spot where it is anointing that. And he wants people to be the person. I've seen this many times. Now, I can't tell you why. But it's like he put the X in the spirit. This is the hot spot. But he had that. This particular, and I'm saying night, day, I don't know what the nighttime service, daytime service, and so I immediately get up and I start out and I come up and I said, Melody, what is it all? And I said, the Lord has put a strong woman on me, so he's come out, lay hands on the big and things, and then I hold it in my fingers and this other lady, and I said, to you, and we were going to get inside the prayer. And I was going to lay my right hand on one of them, and the left on the other. I didn't know anything about the lady in the sanctuary other than I would assume she had a similar calling on her life, because the Lord was going to have me do something in impartation. Whatever this impartation was. Well, you know, Sister Melody, she gives me liberty. She knows that I do the Lord. She gives me freedom to move in the Spirit. Trying to laugh and say, okay. Well, I had to watch up and Melody and this woman, and I'm standing to the lake. Let's get up there. And I pointed to the first spot in the church. And I said, right there, come right up here, the Lord wants you right there. Well, instead of these ladies moving towards the designated spot that the Lord had appointed for me to pray over, they were walking sideways, facing each other. They were looking at each other, going the opposite direction. And I did not think that they were obstinate. I did not think that they were rebellious. I couldn't discern if it was confusion from the enemy or even a demonic force that was they did it really strong. And I kept saying, no, ladies, you're going the wrong way. And it's like they just couldn't stop or perceive it. They just kept making little sidesteps away from the position that the Lord wanted. And Melody's kind of laughing at it, not talking with it, she laughing not talking. And she was even saying, ladies, stop. You're going the wrong way. It's up here. Well, eventually they stopped, and Melody kind of got them on the shoulders and kind of helped them, and finally got them in position. That's what I was here is trying to get in this position. But the designated spot. Now, several minutes had transpired between the time the Lord anointed me and told me to call them out. Get them in a position to pray for them. And there was obviously confusion going on, whether it obviously had to be the enemy, whether he was running a spirit of confusion in his mind, or actually just demonic power. I don't know what was going on. But by the time we got these ladies in position, and I stepped up to them the way he told me to look. I could not pray. Now I don't know why. I don't know if the Spirit of God discerned something in me that breathed him. I didn't discern that. Or there's times that strong anointings can come up on And the Lord will carry on you for a short time to do what He wants to do, and if you don't get it done in a certain amount of time, that will only do it. Now, I don't know the reason why. I just have to leave that to you later. But it was a very, very strong, powerful. I mean, one of the kind where you go down in the Holy Ghost and come up to that. And so, again, just I'm sharing this with you to pray about it, to get further revelation, let me know, let Melody know. But the church, the sanctuary, I won't say the whole church, but the sanctuary that's going on. What was facing north was facing south, and what was facing south was facing north. And I was in the pastor's office praying, and just getting on it, and I wasn't the speaker. There was a visiting lady around. And like I said, X marked the spot, and instead of them coming to it, it was almost like they were overpowered somewhere. Meeting, they couldn't understand, I don't know what it was. But they were facing each other, and it was just like and then, like I said, by the time we got in position, they're only in position. So Melody said it agreed that it was about getting in position. You know, I preached on that here before. Getting in your place. What part are you in the body? Take your position. Take your place. And you know, so it was sad as a man of God, knowing the Lord had something very powerful between this evangelist and this other lady. And yet, for whatever reason, as I and Melody were talking last night, she alluded to the story of Elijah and Elisha. And so, I'm going to read you a little bit of that this morning. Like I said, this was kind of strong on me at 8 o'clock last night, and I was wore out and wrung out and been working hard, and I got up this morning and some trees had fallen on the fence. There was actually 3 trees in the road between here and Arsenal, and I was contained a little bit while they were getting the trees out of the road and had to go around. So that's why I was running late, but and I didn't have time to really prepare, but the Lord gave it to you here in 5 minutes. Second Kings, and beginning in verse 8. And Elijah took his mantle and wrapped it together and smote the waters, and they were divided to one side and to the other, hither and thither, so that they went over on dry ground. And it came to pass when they were gone over, that Elijah said unto Elisha, Ask what I shall do for thee before I am taken away from thee. And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. And he said, Thou hast asked me a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me, when I'm taken from thee, it shall be unto thee, but if not, it shall not be. You see, there was a stipulation here, there was a requirement to death. So the others were going on Elisha evidently had been walking with them, even in the natural, but because Elisha had the revelation from Elijah, if you see me, Lee, you're going to be one good. The rest of them evidently didn't have that revelation. And so they were walking along and probably saw what Elisha saw Elijah leave, in a sense, but they didn't have their eyes up on it. They just got a quick glimpse. Well, thank you, Lord, you told us we could leave, but it's no big deal. Oh, but it's only you. Do you hear me? But if they only knew it wasn't you. You understand what I'm trying to say? And in verse 12, when Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariots of Israel and his horsemen. And he saw it no more, and he took hold of his own clothes and he took upon him the mantle of Elijah that fell from him, and went back and stood about the bank of the Jordan. And he took the mantle of Elijah that fell from him, and he smote the waters. The Lord showed me in the Spirit, he don't like this. He come down like that. The Lord showed me in the Spirit. He came down. And he smote the water and said, where is the Lord God of Elijah? And when he also had smitten the water, they parted hither and thither, one side to another, and Elisha went over. Elisha was still and now Elisha got back on the way. Just because he was a king, he was you see, folks, there's many things that the body of Christ at large, through the fivefold ministry, or either through one-on-one revelation, if they're tuned into the Lord and prayer, is privy to, as my grandmother used to say. You don't hear that word anymore. But is privy to that information. The body of Christ at large is privy to a lot of information. But the Word says that the Lord reveals the secrets to his friends and his followers. Now, friends is indicative of a very close relationship. Out of the 12 disciples and apostles, only John was told of the 11. Now, there were 3 that were close, but John was close. And Jesus said in John chapter 15, he said, I no longer call you my servants, but I now call you my child. I want my feet on my feet. And I remember the day when I heard the old Amos 3:7 says that the Lord God does absolutely nothing by what he first revealed it to his servant, his prophets. The Lord don't do anything, folks, in this earth, good or bad, blessing or judgment, first he was revealed it unto his servants, the prophets. He announces what he's going to do. He gives everybody fair warning. Nobody can plead ignorance and say, well, no, Lord, you didn't tell me, I didn't know. No. If you've not been told, you won't be able to count. But when he said, I'm telling you, the Lord announces by his heart. He blesses. He tells you that time. You know, and if it's judgment and correction, He gives you like he said over there in Revelation 2, what it was. He gave Jezebel, he was the prankster, and I believe it was 10 days. Of what? Don't let that be the case, you know. Let's take heed the warnings of the Lord, and if we need to correct things in our lives, let's correct them so we don't have to come under the correction hand of God. Because the Lord doesn't even desire that. You know, he says in Revelation 2:19, be ye therefore zealous and repent, for if you thy love, I chasten and rebuke. Revelation 2:19. And Hebrews chapter 12. You know, if you're a child, you will endure chastisement. If you don't endure chastisement when you're out of the will of God, he says you're a bastard. Bastard just means you're not a child of God. You're not a child of God. Well, so much for that. I don't want to bet. Let's preach. Where are we going next? Just a little, I call them double nuggets. Real time. I would say, I've got many scriptures marked here to take me a minute to get to the right spot. This is something the Lord showed me, and it was brought out in a prophetic conference where I was ministering down in Jacksonville, Florida. I believe that was back in 2007 or 8. With another prophet we brought to the south. And then the Lord made it rain to me many times. But again, it's a gold nugget. Just throwing it out for you to grab a hold of. Hosea chapter 12, you know, beginning in verse 10. I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. And their inquiry in Gilead surely are vanity, and they sacrifice bullocks in Gilgal, yea, their altars are heaps in the furrows of the field. So one way the Lord speaks to his prophets is through what? Multiplied visions and similitudes. Now the golden nugget I want to get to is verse 13. And by a prophet the Lord brought Israel out. Where did he bring them out? He brought them out of Egypt. By a prophet the Lord brought Israel out of Egypt. You need to write this down and highlight it. You'll need this someday. And by a prophet was he preserved. Now boy, is that not possible? You know, I'm not elevating all the prophets just because I happen to be one. Listen, folks, the office of prophet is important. I mean, so is the apostle and the pastor and the evangelist and teacher. But man, that's a powerful truth. By a prophet was Israel brought out, and by a prophet were they preserved. My God. Thank God for prophets. I mean, man, I've been out there by myself so long, the devil shooting at you every which way and trying to cripple you and trying to give you heart attacks and trying to cause trees to kill you and everything else. And the world rejects you, your family rejects you, you go on with the Lord. But thank God he has another prophet telling you, hey brother, I just saw this going on in your life, and the Lord said, just be encouraged to he says. Well, thank God for a prophet. By a prophet we're preserved, says Scripture. And so folks, even though I'm a prophet and I hear from the Lord, thank God. But listen, in my home law, sometimes I'm in another prophet. Huh? Don't you? I mean, when I'm in the blood group, and when the devil tried to kill me last January with infection, they did a puncture biopsy on my prostate, which I was against to begin with, and I let my kids talk me into it, and I disobeyed God, and I paid the price, because the devil set up a trap for me, set up blood infections. I wound up in Centennial Hospital, had to drive myself up there when it was 0 and snow on the ground, stay in the hospital hospital 3 days. But God sent people to pray death off of me. Or when He hit me, my good knee, and I was down on crutches the last time I was here and couldn't hardly walk. He sent people to pray. You know, it's like Paul said in 2 Corinthians, we're struck down but not destroyed. I've been struck down so many times. I'm not cruising for a bruising, but when they come, it's just another time. So I don't get all excited. I know what to do. I call on my purpose. I call on people that know how to get a hold of the throne of God in my behalf and say, Jesus, my brother's in trouble. Go ahead. The devil's trying to get him again. Did anybody say Jesus is on the throne and He's alive and well? And because He is, so am I. Because the devil tried to kill me so many ways, so many times, I just laugh at him. Now, I don't like the beat-ups and the crippled knees and this, that, and the other, but I just laugh at him. I mean, why don't you give up, devil? Because I ain't going to. You mean Jesus ain't going to give up? Really? That's the position I'll take? You know, I remember the Lord gave me this revelation that was in the Baptist church. And I don't know just how I said it, this is not coming back to me, but I was teaching 42 married couples. I was a deacon. And I said, look, folks, what do you do when the devil comes knocking on your door? Do you do like John Wesley said? John Wesley said, when the devil comes knocking at my door, I don't go answer. I let Jesus answer. But now listen, when the devil comes knocking on your door and wants in your house, and sometimes he can break the door down, and if he gets in there, you can't get on the bed and hide from him. You can't crawl on the bed and hide from the devil because he knows how to get on. So you better stand up in the power and authority of Jesus' name and the anointing of the Holy Ghost, and you better point your finger in his face and say, I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus. Get out of here and don't come back, Jack. Because that's the only thing that's going wrong. As long as you're crawling on the bed and trying to hide from him, he's just going to drive you further and further until a point. That's exactly what is designed. So he says in John chapter 10, he says he came forth, but not but forth what to steal, kill, and destroy. And he's doing a good job at it. But it ain't going to work with me. Because Jesus said, I come to give life in that more abundantly. And I gave my life a ransom for what? Me. Makes me want to jump. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Y'all don't shout, I will. Thank you, Lord. Like an old man do things that you can't do. One day I was preaching in a church of God. I was standing up on the platform. The pulpit was almost all I was. I'm like that too, so I was too tall, you know. The morning was running me strong, got so strong I had to sit down on the stool or fall out. You know, it's like that scripture, and I believe it's that Chronicles that the glory come in the house strong with the ministers sitting in the stand of ministry. I had it come on me, that song, got that song on me one day. I couldn't even speak. I just had to sit down on the stool for 5 minutes. When I got up, I started preaching, and I went into a vision. And I saw myself jumping flat-footed over that pulpit, landing about halfway out in the church. And when the Lord shows you things like that, He's showing you what you can do, not necessarily what you have to do. And I said, Lord, thank you, but I really just don't want to do it because if I do, it's going to scare these people half to death and ain't going to be nobody left to preach to, you know. But now, when you're under that anointing, you can do that. I knew I could have done it. I was up there one day playing my banjo and praising worship, and the Spirit of God was on me so strong, and I took this pair of keys, they were down in that pocket, and I'm playing the banjo. Now I stopped one moment, took my hand off of the fret, so I'm still picking on the string. I grabbed them keys and threw them straight up in the air. I wheeled around and caught them in that left hand coming down and never looked up. And I'm not, what is it you call, I'm not, yeah. I mean, that was the whole. And he was just telling me to do it. I mean, I just done it. I mean, I've never done that before in my life. I just reached up, straight up, didn't know where they going. He wheeled me around and I saw him back in. Don't tell me when you're on the anointing of the Holy Ghost, you don't tell a different man, because I can't do that tonight. Huh? I mean, so I could go on and on and on, but that just comes to. But really, folks, you people are not the kind of people basically thinking they're going to run from the devil and get on the beat. If you know people in the body of Christ, that's where the devil's got them. They've got them terrorized. He's got them terrorized. You've got to go and set them free. And then teach them how to stand in the wind. Exactly. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God for the pulling down of strongholds and casting down every imagination and every high thing is all except against the knowledge of God.